am restarting my camera trap project at the truck. Hello! And we already have a squirrel. Amazing. I am going to set up my camera trap and I'm not sure what I'm going to do. So I'm going to walk around the truck for probably about 10 minutes, work out some compositions, and it's really bright today, so it might not look very nice to have the camera outside of the truck, so I might crawl in. We'll see. I'm not sure what I'm going to do yet. I am now stood on the back of the truck and the squirrel, she's gone up the tree. I can see her. She's just watching me. The truck looks so cool. It's amazing because there is moss and lichen and there's a small pine tree on the truck. But I do really want a shot at the front of the truck with all the leaves around it because I haven't got any photos like that, so I think that'll be really cool. She's still watching me. I have decided I'm just going to go for a photo with the camera in front of the truck and hopefully squirrels on the bonnet. The sun will go behind the trees in about an hour. But look how cool it looks. So cool. Yeah, I'll set up the camera and just show you what I'm doing. I have just picked my composition and I am really happy. I've got the whole truck in shot and I'm hoping the squirrels are going to sit right here, just there. And I've got some leaves in the foreground, so it looks really cool. I'm going to set up the sensor now. It's a little bit windy today, which makes camera trapping a little bit difficult because the leaves moving in the wind is going to trigger the sensor and I might have false triggers. So what I'm going to do is I've put these little flaps and I'm going to make the field of view quite narrow, so it's only going to pick up whatever is in front of the sensor, which will hopefully be a squirrel and not moving leaves, but we'll see what happens. In regards to settings, I have manually set my aperture to f4, which is the lowest for my lens. With the sensor I have my general daylight settings, which is in my camera trap video. Now I just need to leave some sunflower seed right there and we're good to leave it for a few hours. Sunflower seeds are there, camera is practically ready. The last thing I need to do is preset the focus. To preset the focus, I go on to video mode and I'm then going to zoom in here and I'm going to focus there. That is done. Switch the lens on manual. That is sharp. Let's test. Good luck, camera. See what happens in a few hours. Okay, food is gone. Good sign. Let's have a look at the photos. Annoyingly, somehow the camera moved. That's so annoying. Oh, I got a really nice photo. Why did the camera move? Okay, before the camera moved, I did get a really cool photo. It looks really nice. I'm actually really pleased. And the light is good too. It's exactly what I wanted. I'm happy with that. Yeah. So this is what I mean. For some reason, I don't know what has happened. I think the camera, yeah, it must have been this. You can see it's moved. You can see there's a squirrel there. This is the photo I'm really happy with, but obviously the camera's moved. But before the camera moved, I did get this photo, which I quite like. Doesn't she look funny? Look at that face. Look at that. Mosquito. Hate them. There's one in my ear. Anyway, I am really pleased with that photo, and I don't have a desire to retake it, even though it's not quite sharp. So I think I'm going to change up the angle and just try to get as many different shots as I can, because obviously I'm only here for another week. Yeah, I think I'm just going to change it up. I have just set up the second shot for today, and I want the squirrels to sit on the window as they jump in and out of the car. I've already set up the camera and I'm happy with the composition. I'm just going to put some sunflower seeds in the front of the car. I don't need to climb in, which is good, and we will see what we get. I have just come here to check the camera trap of the second shot. I have got a good photo. I'm pretty pleased. The squirrel made a really funny expression. She's almost grinning, and you can definitely see it is a female. That's why she's called Mama. It is day 2 of camera trapping in the truck. There are so many mosquitoes today, so I'm going to make this quick, but I'm going to set up the camera in the truck. What is it? I have unpacked all my equipment and it is on the bench, and I need to get the camera in as well. I might do 2 trips to get into the truck. I'm going to have a flash inside the truck, and it is overcast today, which is perfect. Oh my god, that was so freaky. Can you see that? Oh, that's so funny. I don't even know what I was saying before I got distracted by a creepy squirrel watching me. But it is overcast, perfect light for what I want to do today. Just because my background, the window, and you'll be able to see the leaves, and overcast light is perfect because there's not going to be any big contrasting colours or light. The squirrel's on the truck now. He's like, I'm ready. I keep getting distracted. I'm just gonna do it and set up and talk about it afterwards. Mosquito! Vroom vroom. I am now in the car. and there's a squirrel on the roof. It is very difficult for me to... He's right above me right now. Mate, I'm in here! Squiz, I'm in the car! Anyway, what I've been trying to say for the past, I don't know how long, it is very difficult for me to set up this shot because the floor on this side of the car has started to collapse because it's so rusty. I can basically see the ground. I'm going to have the camera pointing this direction, so obviously I can't be behind the camera to set the focus. I'm going to use the Canon app to control my camera, which is the 5D Mark IV, and I'm going to be able to set the focus from my phone, and then I switch the lens onto manual focus. I'm going to use sensor again, and today I'm going to use my flash, which is hooked with a cable, and we have a very keen subject. I'm going to set my ISO to auto, but if you go to ISO speed settings you can cap the ISO, so it's not going to go over 1600, but I'm going to have it on auto. Okay, so we're all ready. The settings are good. The sensor is ready but not currently connected. And we have our flash ready. I have my flash set up just on the seat. The sensor is connected to the tripod with a gorilla pod. I'm going to put the food in, make sure everything is ready, and then do the test shot with everything working, because I don't want to drain batteries and stuff getting in and out of the car and stuff like that. Squirrel is still walking around on the top of the car, and then we'll see what happens. I've never put a flash in the car, so I did it one test shot, which I'll show you now, and it did look pretty cool, so I think with a squirrel it will look good, but we'll see what happens. It's day 3 of the camera trapping truck project, and I'm setting up the camera in the truck once again because I was pretty happy with yesterday's shot. Oh gosh. Camera set up at the steering wheel, so my goal is to get a squirrel sitting on the steering wheel. I don't feel the need for a flash today, again. So no flash, it's pretty bright today, and I've actually gone full auto on the settings, so we'll see how that works out. But I'm going to leave it for a few hours and we'll see how they get on. I have just got into the car to check the camera, and baby Pear has found the truck. So I've got my first camera trap photo with baby Pear in the car. There wasn't any food when he came in, all the adult squirrels had eaten everything, but how exciting that he is coming inside the truck. I have been setting up another shot, and as you can see, I'm just covered in mosquito bites. But I've been messing around with some compositions. I'm at the back of the truck, and I've put my camera on the gorilla pod, and I've managed to secure it. It should be safe even if they do jump on it. If it does get knocked over, it's only going to go into the bush, so it's not a massive problem. It's not going to break the camera. But I'm going for an interesting composition, but there's only really one place I can have the squirrels and it will look good. So we'll see what happens. I mean, it's quite late, so I might not get any squirrels, but I'm going to leave it for a few hours and just return at like 9 o'clock this evening, and hopefully a squirrel would have visited, but if not, we can try again tomorrow. Just put in the sensor here, so I really hope it doesn't get knocked by a squirrel, but I haven't really got an alternative. Yeah, that works. So we'll see what happens. This is the shot, and I'm hopefully going to have squirrels sit on that piece of metal. But it looks quite cool, I think. But we'll see if anyone turns up. It is 9 PM now, and I am walking towards the truck. Okay, we are in luck. It seems the squirrels have been here, and this could be bad. The sensor they knocked the sensor. Okay, so let's hope they knocked the sensor towards the end and not when they first arrived. Oh, she had a right look at the camera. Okay. I'm pretty pleased. I got the photo I wanted. It's sharp enough. It missed it by a few centimetres. Oh my goodness. Let me show this to you. She's such a funny lady. So when she arrived, she sat here as if it was a little table, and she just ate and ate. But I wanted her to sit where the food is. And then she finally sat there, but she didn't actually look at the camera. I mean, these are quite nice, to be honest. I think that's the best one. Oh, I didn't see that one. I don't think she... Oh, she's sharp. Okay. Well, I mean, it's not perfect. Obviously, the way I've composed it, it makes sense for her to sort of sit there. But I quite like these. Very funny squirrel. Project. And I've realised I don't really need a camera trap anymore. I can just stand here and take photos. I'm just setting up my 4th day of camera trapping. That is the shot I'm going for, and the squirrels are going to sit there. But I might actually put some seed up there and see if we can get 2, because there are 2 around at the moment. And I'm going to put the sensor here, and it will be out of the view of these leaves, just in case it's windy. I don't want the leaves to trigger the sensor. Why are you arguing? I have been camera trapping now for 4 days, and I am really happy with some of the photos I got. If you are interested in seeing more content like this, please consider joining my Patreon. If it wasn't for my patrons, there's no way I'd be able to make content like this and take the photos I actually want to take. So a massive, massive thank you to all my patrons. I am extremely grateful. For now, I'm finished with this project, but I will pick it up in a few months' time. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye.
Oi! Get off!
Criminal.